someone that could pierce through your emotional guard, that there will come a special someone
This
who
man.
will past your flaws and your
Loser
struggles,
women
unconditionally love
epidemic.
you.
Okay, this man.
Perchance, are you a super insecure, frequently rejected, terminally online, sexually frustrated woman?
What the turd?
If the answer is yes, you are actually in demand.
What?
I made entire tirades about how men
Wow,
are super
JJ.
lonely and want to be
I
was
manipulated
not
because that's how they
expecting
figure
this.
they can get a relationship these days. What I failed to tell you is that actually in recent times,
The turd?
women
Is this what
become
Dom
actively
told you to
big
watch?
facts. Underneath the
maybe.
case of pathetic, stupid men that wants to be
What the
It
manipulated
looks like
is the
it.
woman who rejects all societal prospects and wish the women never had rights. Some women want to go back into this because the world is harder now. The women who fought for their rights and wanted a world similar to the great economic rise of the Western world, where women can work easily as men and be able to thrive just as easily the way they used to in the 60s. That world doesn't exist anymore. In today's age, both men and women are so fucked, and women want to unfuck themselves and lob their responsibility over back to men. And I honestly respect it. It's so fucking funny. It's a little
I'm so
bit of an
glad I
extreme
like your
conclusion, especially since I do not
videos.
have any research paper to back it up. But my sample size of 5 high-functioning women IRL,
Nice and
one head, and the
TikTok
trad
friendly.
wife trend gave me this impression, and I think that's enough to judge the entire female
Coming
population
from a
off of.
rabbit.
At the same time, it's also a form of extreme feminism, when you think about it. Or maybe extreme traditionalism, but so extreme it ends up being feminist? I don't know. Men want to go back to traditionalism so badly? Have at it. In this world, you go to wars, work, and address our survival, biological and psychological needs, while we sit at home, take care of the kids, and indulge in our neat hobbies. A subgenre of women who may not harbor such extreme opinions, who still indulge in this kind of behavior, though, are what is...
Okay, so... Have you seen Seinfeld? Hey,
Yes.
appreciate it. Okay, do you know about this chick? Because my mom was like...
Elaine?
Yeah, my mom was like, I'm never watching Seinfeld. Apparently she has such a beef with Seinfeld. She's like... I think she said something like they burned the Puerto Rican flag or something in the episode, so she's like, I'm never watching Seinfeld.
She has a beef with life in general, if you're talking about her character.
So, yeah. So, I don't know. Like, she really does not like Seinfeld, so... Anywho, do you think she's a girl failure, Elaine? I think so. Based off what you see.
Not really.
So... Why not?
I mean, her character was pure satire.
I mean, apparently people don't understand the concept of that, so...
Yeah, and there's people that think Kramer is based on his real-life personality. That could be true.
Okay. So... Okay, you can keep the video going.
Like, I'd have to hear his logic behind this.
Known as a girl failure, or femcells for the ones that are more extreme versions of this. Good for nothing women who make too many mistakes, are social rejects, say silly things, and have no prospect in life.
There's how I took a long pause. You got something to say? Dang! 33 million likes, basically. Sheesh. Oh my. Here, she's still there? There, yes.
You might have seen that there are a massive uptick of them in the past 5 years, particularly in VTubing, where their numbers have basically cemented it as an actual trope. Women have the traditional role of the submissive, graceful, and emotional half of a typical relationship.
Huh? I mean, I don't think that was really the point of that anime, but in that anime, it was pretty darn toxic. I'm not gonna lie, but Theories, you ain't gonna say nothing. I think a Theories is baffled, chat. I think he's just baffled. That's a wild take. It's lethal Scott. It's so fast. Is what Hiyori says. Well, Hiyori, I don't know what to tell you, but she got $2.58 from that comment. So, yippee! I don't even know what the comment even says. I think they just said money.
Felt like he's calling
prospect
lewd
life.
tubers
You might have seen
girl
that there were a
failures.
massive uptick of them in the past 5 years, particularly in VTubing where their numbers
Yeah,
Mm.
campaigning for your lewd tuber award.
Mm.
Yeah, I know, right? That just seems. Hold on, I accidentally clicked too far.
it as a natural trope. Women have the traditional role of the submissive, graceful, and emotional half of a typical relationship. They are the homemakers, the cleaners, the kid raisers, the cooks. This role developed traits in women that make it easier and more efficient to contribute to society, and these can take forms in different ways, such as empathy, so they can connect, intuition to sense danger, and sensitivity to foster peace. But these traits don't necessarily translate to positive experiences for themselves and for others all the time. Empathy can allow a woman to allow abuse or get taken advantage of.
What?
Intuition can sometimes lead to overthinking.
Oh, empathy actually does make people easier to be taken advantage of.
Mm.
They project some of what a person's going through into themselves. That's why narcissists love to prey on empaths,
Mm.
because they're an easy target
Mm.
to manipulate their emotions. You can gaslight them easily
Mm.
until they realize that, and then they basically turn into Joking Noah's Joker, but that's beside the point.
Eh.
Um, like, I've got questions about this video.
Okay.
It sounds so red pill to me.
Often leads to overthinking. Sensitivity can make them overreact, and girl failures know and are often self-aware of these exaggerated negative traits. They know they can overreact, they know they overthink too much, and that they even get manipulated a little too easily. Girl failures are known for having one of these traits: low confidence, neediness, and probably having a mental illness or four. It triggers a lot of emotions in many types of people. So if you actually are a girl failure, the plus Aeyvi move is to actually broadcast this to the world, because a lot of people react in different ways, and most of those ways can and will benefit you in some sort of way. Certain types of high-performing men will see you as adorable and something to be taken care of, and potentially give you money and attention that can help you out, with certain strings attached, of course. Whereas low-performing inept men will see you as relatable and even approachable, so you can farm attention and what little money they have. Other particular kinds of women, they get a reference to compare down to or have
What's
said
up,
girl
man?
failures acts as a frame of relatability. If you
Wait.
He just painted Goddess Freya as girl failure. That is a really hard take there. Okay.
you're a girl failure, you are
Never mind.
unironically in a good position in the
Oh, she's a goddess from or is it wrong to pick up women in a dungeon?
Oh no,
I
I
think
meant
that's
that.
the right title.
I meant that VTuber. I'm pretty sure that VTuber got recently.
women, they get a
canceled,
reference
but
to
never mind.
compare down to or have said girl failures acts as a frame of relatability. If you're a girl failure, you are unironically in a good position in the internet to start farming. Perceived vulnerability is a weapon that manipulators use, and not only do you have that, you can wield it more effectively because it's real. In fact, it's the meta. Why do you think a lot of VTubers and female content creators pretend to be more stupid than they actually are? Well, some of them are kind of stupid. I say that endearingly, but I imagine that
Wow.
them aren't actually stupid. You have any idea how intelligent you have to be to cleanly run a brand and a business reliant on keeping up appearances? The social and emotional awareness and soft skills to make sure you don't get fucked is something most creators do not have. There was a trend in Twitter recently. VTubing versus IRL job. The trend is self-explanatory. And I swear, a lot of these women are in super fascinating occupations that you would think them entering VTubing actually harms them more than it helps. Obviously, most of the people in this thread are unemployed, which further proves my point. The meta goes so hard right now that actually intelligent women who act smart are punk rock and serves as a counterculture to women pretending to be stupid. Though maybe I am generalizing. Maybe some of these women and streamers aren't running the brand themselves and have a manager to do the non-fun stuff, or rely on an agency to do so. Maybe part
I
of
know,
the
right,
so
Kate?
relatable and engaging
Jeez.
is because their girl failureness is actually genuine. After all, it's VTubing. This is an industry with a huge concentration of anime fans from way back, the shut-ins, the losers from high school, both men and women who got bullied and societally exiled for liking Japanese cartoons, and them becoming a VTuber could just be their attempt at finding genuine relationships. At first, it may not be about the money, but the community.
You know what? I'm gonna go on a wild tangent, and just present the possibility he is one of those guys he's talking about.
Hmm.
Total projection here.
Okay, here's my question.
That's how
though.
even the biggest
So, when you think that some moments are broadcast, do you think it's more like a moment of like, random, like, oh, just brain fart? Or you think it's more so it was more calculated?
Depends on the person.
Yeah. But do you think some people more play into it, or you think some people are just like, it's just one of those days and people, just clip it out of context?
Actresses play into it.
Okay. Yeah, because.
Geniuses play into it.
Mm-hmm.
So, you tell me.
Okay. You think it's
I
wrong
mean,
to play into it?
That's a more interesting question there.
Yeah.
Well, there is a market for pretty much every type of content imaginable. And you have to be okay with that demographic as your lifeline.
So, because what I can interpret from this is just like he's saying, oh, like it takes a lot of work to actually run this type of business. Like he was saying, it's like, no, these girls are actually really darn smart if you think about it in that perspective. Because think of how much work it takes to become a big VTuber. Only like less than 1% of people become a content creator, right? Like even think about it now, it's like I ain't the 1% chat. So so if he's saying like for
You're
those who are
doing better than me, so
yeah, but he's saying like with the quote unquote girl failures, is it really them failing though, or is it because they're being tactical about it and they're just taking stuff out of content because they know that's what the chat wants? Most
I
people are going.
mean,
So is it that he's just saying it in a blunt and rude way that people don't like what he's saying? So, because like I think I'm taking the emotion out of it. I kind of understand what he's saying, but it does come off as like stinking a turd thing to say. But I'm like, wait, I think I kind of get what is being said at the end of the day, because when he framed it as, oh, when you look at like the one person, it's like, yeah, I'm actually like a thinking mathematical analysis, like when I'm thinking like, or I'm a race car, it's just like, yeah, I'm thinking you don't just get this from just, being haha this and that. Like you need to actually go to school for this, or you have to actually learn like how tough it is to do these jobs. Like you can't just be like, oh my bad. It's just like it's just more so when he's presenting the data, he's being blunt, direct, and as crude as possible, and people are like, oh well, he's an a-hole. So I think that's like more the disconnect that I'm seeing. So, but I do see why you guys are like, oh well, he's an a-hole. So I was just like, oh, he might be, but is what he's saying incorrect? So I think that's the main question.
Now, I had to wait for him to get to the point, because
Yes.
unfortunately he hasn't even tried to.
Yeah, that is true. But
Yes,
that's just
people
something
like
I
Minato
want
Aqua
y'all
and
to
Iron
think
Mouse
about.
started VTubing. That's why they are in demand in this particular niche. Perhaps a lot of us are just looking for a
He
connection.
might just be rage baiting.
So
He
IRL.
could be.
People trying to give and receive something. Yet at the same time, that's how girl failures can be the best manipulators or cause of their own doom. Because they genuinely believe in what they say and are often driven by instinct and emotion rather than logic or thinking things through. Their loneliness can be sated by the constant attention, so they seek a harem of other lonely men. Their self-confidence and joy can become tied to numbers, and those numbers will dictate her mood on any given day. They can start living vicariously in the internet and have that be the basis of their own reality rather than what is happening outside, similar to what incels do. E-cheating, public mental breakdowns, anxiety attacks from criticism, attacking back from criticism. These four examples are only four of many instances that a girl's stupid cute brain can harm themselves and
Oh
others.
boy.
They're not malicious,
Yep.
they're just stupid. And to a
No,
Dang.
I just realized something.
Mhm.
He's drawing a parallel, and one you're not gonna like.
Mhm. What's the parallel?
that justifies or completely
At this point, he just described what a completely different genre of content creators go through psychologically.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
excuses
I
what
see.
they've done. Yet at the same time, isn't that kind of the appeal of the sad girl? Like I said earlier, their aura activates the desire in men to feel needed, to either fix them or gives them happiness or comfort them, while other women find relatability or comfort in these similar flaws. It's not a universal thing. Some men will find that pathetic and avoid them, and some women can exploit that and mean girl the fuck out of them. But we are in an industry where it's more okay to coddle than to criticize. Which begs the next question. Is that a good thing? Well, yes and no. It's all about execution, how this girl failureness is being shown, performative or not. And you, as a girl failure or a fan of a girl failure, can pick your poison and ultimately what you want to represent. The doomer, the femcel, and the degenerate. The doomer is, as the name suggests, people who doom posts and doom scrolls all the time. The consumption of all sorts of negative content in the internet mixed in with unstable environments can create a severe pessimistic outlook on not just the doomer's own future, but the future of the world in general. They are anxious or depressed about the world, yet accepting about whatever kind of collapse that will inevitably happen.
Exactly,
Some doomers would
or
even
it's
want
like,
the
are you
world to
serious?
end already just so they'd be done with it. Well, yes, they do express this in typical depression fashion, like rotting on their beds and doom scrolling on social media. VTubers can often express this by memes, projecting a certain doomer aesthetic, utter negativity, and most recognizably, edgy humor. But like, the safe kind of edgy
Basically,
humor.
Aura.
Crony, I think, is the perfect example of this. It's why she is on the thumbnail.
Excuse you?
Detachment, self-deprecation, and nihilism are often the markers of a doomer. And when coupled with a hot, deep mommy voice, it becomes more than alluring, triggering a certain protective need and to affirm to the person that everything is okay and will be okay. The masculine urge to save a depressed woman seconds away from suicide kind of vibes. That despite joking about how much life is meaningless and that how she wants to kill herself, she is wanted and loved. The reaction of a doomer when faced with this kind of response is confusion. Either it is an eye roll because they just don't believe
Okay,
it,
pause.
or
I
genuine
think I'm
warmth
hearing you
because
laugh.
they've rarely
I think
experienced it before.
you're on the point of you're like, this is ridiculous.
No, I'm just laughing at your reaction there. He
Yeah.
is so over the top. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure he's just rage baiting
Yeah, I
at
think
this
he's
point.
rage baiting because I'm just like, dang. He's like, yeah, it's how much she needs a man, how much she's gonna
Yeah,
unalive
like
herself.
it's 0 to suicide in
Yep. There's
one
no in
breakup.
between. There's no in between.
straight up middle school again. I
And
mean,
it's just like,
jeez.
sheesh, like, dang, okay. It's like, oh no, not the entertainment she gives. It's just straight up meow meow. Okay, not not straight up meow meow.
Oh, hey, give us that meow meow, JJ.
No, it's the healing came in. I just instantly was like, meow meow. What's up?
Meow meow.
How's it going?
Healing.
Well, we're watching something, and I think it was like it's just straight up meow meow. I don't think that's what it was straight up. That's again crazy comment. It's just straight up meow meow. That's diabolical. I hope it's going good. You healing. That's a stinking crazy stuff. It's just straight up meow meow. Hashtag put it on the shirt. This video is going crazy. That's how it's going. Whisper.
Oh
So
my god.
he's definitely ready for
JJ
it to
picked the
get.
perfect video for Dom.
Yeah, honestly, he'd probably be like,
Straight up.
he'd be like,
Dom would be so canceled by now.
yeah, yeah. You know what? I can't even say what
JJ and Hiyori be like, bro, you ain't even finding a man at this point.
Yeah,
Just give it up.
yeah. He's definitely race-baited at this point. Like, I was trying to hear him out, but bro, it was crazy. Little tough to hear you. How is it tough to hear me? I ain't even far. Like, is it tough to hear this man ethereal?
Hold on, let me
I'll put
actually
it
pull up your stream.
meow 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 meow.
Don't tell me you could hear me easier than JJ healing.
Meow 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 meow. Why am I starting meowing this whole time? What the fuck's wrong with? And I don't know. I have my you have your volume at 300. Dang, what's up with you, girl?
Yeah,
like,
yo, let me check this.
That's crazy. Hey, no, I think I'm low key scared of you, girl. How you have yourself at 300 and it's just quiet, like, girl?
Loki, you are not as loud as me.
That's diabolical. Maybe I have to put my mic closer.
Like, that's the same thing you do with Dom, too. You end up setting your mic as lower than his.
I don't know what that is. How am I? Ah, I'm hungry. That's how I am.
JJ's always hungry.
I am always hungry because no one's feeding me. Tell Dom to give me grocery money. How about that? Everyone got spam Dom. Send me grocery.
Well, you see, you need a boy failure that can't go out and work, so he stays home and makes you sandwiches all day.
Dang. Ugh.
Or, you know, just a boy failure that can't stream, but we call that dumb, and I wouldn't let him make a sandwich until he learns to wash his hands.
Exactly. Oh my goodness. You know how salty that sandwich would be? He'd be rude while talking about some agenda while he's following rage bait. Man, honestly. Like, just woke up from a nap, bro. I have not napped yet. Have fun streaming, thank you. The most.
Oh my word.
I know, right? Bro, imagine how
JJ's over here making me sick.
Me? Bro, imagine how salty a sandwich from Dom would be. Like, dang, you'd be like, is this sea salt? Nope, just handmade salt from my hands. Oh my goodness, like, bro. Oh my goodness. Bro, he'd be like, dough. It's like, did you add the salt? No, not needed. Got it from my hands. Oh my goodness.
Oh my lord.
Even Sukihara's sick from that. Oh my goodness. Just need any salt. Got it from Dom's hand. Thinking, oh, disgusting. Disgusting not to, bro. Hope it was a good one. I mean, as long as he didn't have to lick Dom's hands, it shouldn't be. It's savage. Remind me to never make it mad. Dang. Oh my goodness, a theory is mad. Oh my goodness, the insults would go insane. Even Hiyori's like getting sick. Bro, sea salt ice cream. You know how they make
JJ's talking about how Dom's hands are salty, you know.
You know how they make sea salt ice cream? They get the salt directly from Dom. That's how they get it. Like, sheesh. Like, oh my goodness. Like, stinking. Oh my. Bro.
I mean, It could be worse, Kate. Did you see Dom last night?
1 second.
Second game in a row.
I'll
Scores with sausage guy. 0 luck with the ladies. Bad and 1,000 with sausage guy.
Dang. You see, I thought I heard someone at my door. It smelled a little salty. Turned out it was the ghost of Dom. So crazy work.
Oh well. Oh hey, York.
So,
I just saw you over here on King. You're
yeah,
on the good side.
on the good side. Sub up, direct sub up. Oh yeah, weren't we reacting to something this whole time? My bad. I guess we should get back to the reaction.
I mean, we actually play off of each other instead of just laughing at everything that this guy would call. Yeah. Let's go back to hearing him act like Dom.
Crony expresses both. There is a sense that she wants to be loved but not beg for it. She wants to be comforted but not requested. She wants to keep you at arm's length but still
Purple is Gremlin Town. Oh, you can't hear JJ spill?
This makes it attractive.
Wait, chat.
JJ, is your mic muted?
I unmuted. Unmute. By the way, chat, I want to be loved. To show your love, direct sub up. Direct sub up to me, not theories. A direct sub up to me. Direct sub up to me. Send me money. Give me the cheddar. Dame la dinero. Give me the cheddar. Cheddar Bay biscuits. Can
Okay.
they still...
Thank you, Healer. I think she meant on my stream only.
Dang, that's crazy. That's diabolical. Imagine this whole time they just heard nothing but you. They're just like,
Ew.
You're talking to a ghost?
Terrible. No
wow,
wonder.
Tsukihara, don't act like I haven't forgotten that you haven't given me your daily allowance. Like, bro. Thinking, don't act like I haven't
allowance.
daily. Bro, he's thinking quite behind. He's been slacking on his mod duty. He's been slacking on his give JJ fund money. Give JJ money funds. He's been slacking on even responding in Discord. Bro, what's wrong with you, Tsukihara? What's wrong with you, Tsukihara? You haven't paid a single debt off, Lethal. What are you yapping about? Oh my goodness. Me.
I mean, funny enough, I can hear JJ fine.
Oh my god. I have. What do you mean? No, you haven't. No, you haven't. You haven't. You barely been here in should I pull up the receipts?
Oh boy.
You barely been here February. You barely been here January. You've been too busy playing Elden Ring. You're probably gonna be playing Resident Evil. Delulu can clear my nuts. That's what she can do. Cause she barely been paying me off. Oh my goodness.
What?
Delulu is not the Salulu, that's for sure. Delulu. Matter of fact, you gotta pay stinking time and a half because Delulu's behind too. So
Delulu behind on everything.
yeah,
she's over here saying that
she is not
Tsukihara is gonna pay for her debts.
You know, matter of fact, you gotta pay for Moon too. Thinking that's 4 times the value. Thinking Delulu.
Oh my word.
Delulu's the solution. Yeah, to who? What has she solved? Not the blah 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 blah. You just throw cheese at me? You're timed out for 3 hours. What's wrong with you? Cheese slap. What's wrong with you? Are we gonna continue the video?
Right. I mean, cheese slap on JJ? That ain't enough cheese for her. I mean, give her a little bit.
If you want to fix Crony, that cold, hard, and difficult to pierce exterior is a challenge because you want to reach her soft interior. if you know what I mean. The
What
harder
do
the
you mean by
task,
that?
the more satisfying, after
I
all.
don't know.
She would say that she
Yo,
likes you
W.
little,
Jeff
I'm not
Winger with
sad
a
anymore,
$10
or even I wanna kill
tip.
myself with you.
Hey,
Certain
yo!
statements, that
Let's
special mix of humor
go.
and melancholy, tickles a man's need to care, to commune, and to also
W.
shitpost. These
Jeff.
statements are a man's prize in the pursuit of
Look,
the
Jeff
mentally
can do
ill.
something
The
unlike
prospects that whatever you're doing is helping them and that it's helping you
That
too.
pays every.
If
No.
you're a doomer
Look
yourself,
at
you
Eeyore
might
doing
find her
something unlike
relatable
you,
and perfect.
Sukihara. You can't
Someone
do
who
jack
sees the
diddly.
same absurdity happening in the
Crackhead.
world and feels the same kind of
I
resignation.
mean, leave it to Eeyore. It's scary, everyone.
Shared existential
She
dread
carried
is the same kind of
Yuta.
dread that makes you want to walk to the ocean
Sukihara
together
gotta
with
carry
someone,
the
to
Lulu
laugh
in
as the world explodes around you, to just let the world pass by and remember you not, except each other. The femcel is similar to the doomer, where they feel insecure and feel undeserving of love, but whereas the doomer is more existential and cosmic detachment, the femcel's problem is more driven by instinct and self. A woman who hates society but still wants to participate in it in a way. A femcel is a woman who struggles to find a romantic partner or feel like they are unlovable.
How about you pay
Because
attention,
of such,
Sukihara?
they
Jeez.
resort to the internet and use more explicit humor to cope with that. They are often the more in need of validation and attention.
Oh,
They
like
seek a
Sukihara.
certain sense of control and, quite frankly, is
Oh,
more honest about
wow.
what they want compared to the doomer. In fact, honesty is kind of the point. You've seen in many fiction and stories that awkward, bumbling idiot women are a common trope. So are volatile, impulsive women being commonly seen as villains. Femcels tend to subvert those flaws and spend them into something positive. Awkward idiot women are honest, they just want to be useful and to communicate without knowing how. That earnestness and vulnerability is attractive. Volatile, unstable women are honest. They've had bad environments growing up and struggle for the control and attention they seek without fuming. This vulnerability and earnestness is attractive. It creates a sense of unguardedness that men and other women cannot help but appreciate or exploit. It's why both are drawn to them in the internet, especially in VTubing. This may come off as attention-seeky too. Although, the other half of femceldom are actually more of an isolationist, reclusive type, those that just wants to also financially exploit men. In a world where women are often judged by their looks, and their value declared based on their physique, femcels have the same problem as incels. Because IRL, the femcels may be fat asses or ugly, but in the internet, specifically with VTubing, just use an anime character and you're done. They want the same kind of connection and security that a lot of us seek, and they think we can get and find such things in the internet. And this active seeking of attention and wanton openness for intimacy is a comb of honey for the hungry, sexually frustrated bear, a piece of meat for the hungry wolf, especially to others who may wish to lick their own wounds or find
Sounded like they
somebody
just
who shares the same
described
wavelength.
female dogs.
This honesty is something we seek in a relationship. The humor is a spice, the relatability
Hey,
a bonding
LPP.
agent. If only we
How
can
are ya?
find a femcel in the real world so they can stop being involuntarily celibate together, so that they may finally graduate and grow out of their crippling loneliness.
Yeah, see? At least femcel has a chance.
Of the girl failure,
Or Dom don't have that.
are freaky and stupid. I think you recognize the types. Whether that be the 1,000th time Bao has declared to the world that she wants to be impregnated by a furry animal and get scammed, the absurd
Okay, maybe Dom does have a chance after all.
supposed to be, she's all three. It's the types that embrace their stupidity or
Okay,
love being
pause.
stupid despite
Wait,
not
pause.
being actually an idiot. This embrace
Pause. What do you mean JJ category? You little crackhead. I'm still waiting for you to pay up. Like, what do you mean the JJ category? How you can crack your nuts because you still gotta pay up? Singing wiener eater, singing JJ category. Oh, I'm still waiting for you to pay. Don't stick and tell me to hydrate. I'm waiting for the cheddar. So, don't think of me like JJ category. Singing, what do you mean? Huh? Oh, now you side-eyeing me. How about you side-eyeing my nuts, huh? Huh? Thinking JJ category. And thinking, what do you mean? Bow's like, can't, don't stick a next time at me. Thinking, Bow's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get scammed. Why would you stick it to say that as a VTuber? Yeah, I can't wait to get scammed. You know how easy it is to get scammed as a singing VTuber? It's like, oh yeah, singing waiting for my art commission, can't wait. Singing 1 year later, still waiting for my art. You could check sticking my nuts. Thinking, how about that? Thank you for the one. Wait, no, that's not even me. This is why Dom think he has a chance. Dom can stick and suck my nuts. How about that? Thinking, He probably would enjoy that. You know what? Never mind. I take
He'd
that back.
love that.
You know what? I take that back. Thinking, what the fuck? Like, dang. You know what? Y'all thinking can choke on my nuts. Thinking, what's wrong with y'all? Thinking Sukihara now owes the whole chat. He owes me $100 because this man has the audacity to be like, JJ category hasn't been here for like 2 months, and then he be like, me. What you been up to? What? Yes, you do. You owe me everything. You've been playing Elden Ring for how long? You haven't even been my nail. You haven't even been modding for all I know. You're like, it's to get auntie using somebody else's emotes. Singing what you think I haven't been noticing? Haven't been playing Elden Ring. Oh what? You gonna play singing Resident Evil? But you've been playing Silent Hill? What have you been what, you think I haven't noticed you've been using someone else's emotes this whole time? What? Oh wow, and then here's Hiyori with the cats. Always like her and her cats. I wonder why. Don't hey yo. Don't stick it say why you like the cat. I know why you like the kitty, Hiyori. Don't stick it make me say stuff. You pipe down. You know what? I'm about to time you out for sticking 10 minutes. You sticking wiener eater. Anywho, get back to the video because they gonna make me crash out. Get back to the video.
Oh man.
Can come into the form of being openly horny and seductive, expressing their deepest, most degenerate behaviors and kinks because they are big hot anime women with big tits and they know people want that. Or the quote, ironic references to obscure or based source material. Or the people that openly embrace the weirdness of VTubing as a medium and base their content and personality off of that. I think this is the easiest to love because degeneracy can come into many forms and it doesn't serve one particular niche or type of obscure attraction. Instead, it appeals to multiple, all at the same time. It's an embrace to the absurd, who understand the medium and take advantage of it in the best ways. The failure in girl failure becomes part of the greater plan instead of something labeled or built into them. So much so that the term EN curse, an error or scuff caused by technical issues, is genuinely to be expected in any indie or corpo VTuber communities. Because it is the most common type of girl failure, I don't think I need to explain this much. These women picture perfectly reflects all the flaws of a stereotypical woman. And I think the fact that there is an industry filled to the brim with these types of women is really only a testament to the acceptance of these flaws in present time and the rise of the subculture. And I think we can find comfort in that. That there's a subculture where flawed women can find community together and find appreciation, not just from other women, but also other flawed men. The real world right now is a game of public appearance and reputation. But here in this comfy spot, we have a space where we don't reject our flaws but accept them and even find them attractive. And I think that's why the girl failures are so special. They are wholeheartedly themselves, whether they are more explicit or implicit about it. Whether they are hated or liked by the internet or the real world. We aren't attracted to these women because we want to fix or change them, though we think we do. I think we like them because they are imperfectly perfect the way they are. Girl failures is its own counterculture to a world where women want to be girl bosses. In a world where women pressure themselves for a standard set by others. And in this kind of world, be punk rock. Be unapologetically cringe. Be unapologetically free. Hi, thanks for watching the
What do
video.
you think of the video?
You managed to rage bait me.
Me?
Yeah. You literally just gave me a dose of dumb. As a cute little VTuber.
That's crazy.
Pretty sure half of that was him describing himself. And then, of course, he got to you at the end where Sukihara pointed it out. Glad you agreed there. Okay, let's see.
What do you mean got to me?
What
do you mean got to me?
Huh? I don't know what you're talking about now.
I was just fighting with Sukihara. What do you mean the next one?
I mean, you